Hello and welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now today I'm going to be talking about creating your own Alabama rig or a rig. Sure by now most bass fishermen know about it after Paul Elias whooped a bunch of people's butt at Gunther on it. And I thought it was a pretty good concept, so I actually really quickly played around with my own design. Now you notice this does only have 3 lures attached. Well, I did find out after a little research that although in the largemouth world we call it Alabama rig, it's actually an umbrella rig. It's been around in stripe fishing for a while. So there's actually a lot of regulations on the books about how many you can use, how many can have hooks, so you might want to check. I'm in California. You can only have 3 lures with hooks attached to 1 lure. So I did up a little 3-1. Didn't really want to spend too much of an investment until I figured out if, excuse the pun, the concept held water. But what I found out is it did. I mean, I have this one hooked up with 3 little swim baits. First one I made, I did it in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe to make it. I just used 2 needle nose pliers to put these little wires together. I actually got little 1/32 ounce cable just to play with. If you want to take this concept even further, because now I'm pretty sure it is a sound concept, you might want to get a hold of some of this wire that they use for spinner baits and buzz baits and stuff, the single thick. But as a concept, yeah. I mean, I know the original A-rig has that crankbait sort of head on it that stabilizes it, and then it has the 5 prongs. Show you a little picture of the original here. And so I wasn't sure if not having that stabilizer on it would work, but it worked fine. At first I added these snaps, and then I thought, oh crap, if I put snaps on it, it's not going to be able to turn. And so I rigged up one with spinners and a snap, but I found out the one with the snap worked better. Go figure. And I think it's because it held them from twisting, and so this thing came through the water totally flat. When I put the ones on with the spinners, this thing had a tendency to rotate as it came through the water. Yeah, and the first day I used it, I caught 3 fish on it in about 15 minutes. And I had it rigged sort of like this with 1 swim bait in the middle and a couple other little swim baits on the side. And it came through the water totally flat each time. This light wire, they swing, it kind of tangled a little bit, but no, it settled in, it rode fine in the water, so the concept does hold water. And like I said, I just played with this one. I played with the 3. I did make one with another prong, the 4, and I was going to do them with the 5, but then I learned that you can only have 3, or you can have 5, but only 3 can have hooks, so the 2 can be dummies. But yeah, I mean, everyone's on a rage on these things right now. There's like a 5-week waiting list, but with a little tinkering in that, I made one in about 30 minutes, and it caught me fish. Now, like I said, I just used 2 needle nose pliers. If you want to do it right, you probably want to use a vise and lock these things in, and then do the twisting and stuff, because to get them all aligned and totally straight so they're perfect was a little tough with just a needle nose and needle nose trying to hold one tight while you're twisting it. But yeah, it's a sound concept. I might get a hold of some of that thicker spinnerbait wire and play with ones that I can probably add some bigger swim baits to. This is sort of the finesse version, because anything heavier than this doesn't work on this light wire. But yeah, there you go. Creating your own Alabama rig. Like I said, check your regulations, because depending on what state, a lot of places the umbrella rig, which was its original term, it is illegal, but it's a great concept. It works. It caught me fish. Tinker with it yourself, and yeah, there you go. Making your own A-rig. Although this is sort of a finesse version, it works. I hope this helps. Until next time.